Oh, day before yesterday, technically, day and a half ago, something like that. The patch went live in Korea, so we can see what made it to the live service of the game. What is, in all likelihood, reaching us in 6 months. You know, provided the changes that were clarified by Inkwell in the memo. Make sure you check the previous video if you haven't seen that. Things that are not coming for us, at least in GMS/Rogue servers, and but generally, he did say we are still going to follow Korea in terms of content that is coming, but those game parameters were not continuing to get copied over, at least because they are just not necessary for us, right? They were not intended for us, and therefore they shouldn't be blindly copied. We'll see how long that lasts, how long the differentiation between the clients is allowed to persist in terms of extra cost and in terms of viability, you know, stability of the client. Hopefully that's forever, but we will see. So other than just the changes we already saw last week to Extreme Lotus, there are also changes to, there's also the update of the 21st anniversary. So we already saw some sneak peeks, some crossover with other games owned by Nexon, because it is also 30 years Nexon anniversary, so they want to do crossover with their other products that they had, like Mabinogi, which I think this is from, Kartrider, and some FIFA football game. I think those are the main ones that they wanted to also include in this whole thing. Thanks, SoFresh. And now we're going to read probably what I just said again, translated by Max over at OrangeMushroom.net. Support him on Patreon if you can /want to. So MapleStory 21st anniversary, the Victoria Cup event has begun. Coinciding with Nexon's 30th anniversary, is collaboration with other Nexon games that features special rewards, minigames, and cosmetics. This patch also contains the Su remaster, which is the Korean name for Lotus, together with a special event for the first players who can solo the new Extreme Mode difficulty. So they were going to have like a specific time where the Extreme Mode was going to be available, only available in solo and duo. No parties greater than 2 will be able to enter that boss fight. And of course, they still had like the permanent version of the Black Heart, that kind of stuff. But there was going to be a special reward for the first people who killed it, so, you know, the turbo whales were probably just waiting at the door, a la, you know, pirates being released in Lith Harbor, where the Nautilus was going to end for us in GMS, if you guys were around in the game, what, 14, 15 years ago? I don't know how long, 16 years ago? I don't know how long ago that was. There was a minor patch for KMST a couple of days ago as well that generally buffed Extreme Lotus, so I'll include that in my post. I saw a lot of people thinking that it was going to get nerfed, but it's apparently got buffed. Include that at the start of the post, and they buffed the HP again, going into the live server even more. Wow. Oh no. I don't know what that means. Lotus Remaster towards Black Heaven error fixes, yes, as well. So, Lotus Remaster fixes an issue where Lotus would instantly cast patterns upon entering the boss battle map. I feel like we had that problem with the lasers in P1 being like in random positions. At least it didn't take them 6.5 years to fix it this time, so that's nice. Kudo, welcome back. Thank you for the 20, my dude. Hope you're doing well. And what's up, Lasqueesh? Certain patterns debuffs were still applied while casting skills that defended against status effect. Okay, so a bunch of stuff here. Fix an issue with a horizontal bombardment would sometimes stop while firing when in a party of 2 or more players. But how could you be in a party of 2 or more players if you can only enter with 2 people? Guess you can add someone to the party, go in, and then they can join the party when you're already in. Fix an issue where system messages were displayed when attack patterns were cast. Soul Splitter. Alright, so immediately a whole bunch of fixes. That's good that they're immediately checking the... This is part of the KMST though, right? Yeah, part of the... This is the second test server before, actually. This is already from before live. Sometimes move in the air, okay. Don't need him becoming sentient. Or sometimes the indiscriminate bombardment's warning effect. Sometimes the indiscriminate bombardment, sometimes they not disappear. Ooh. Phase 1, 2, and 3's HP increased. Ooh, Phase 1 and 2, the amount of the Annihilation gauge increase over time has been increased. Okay. So after reviewing players' gameplay data, after the last test world update, we confirmed that additional balance adjustment were required for Extreme Lotus to function at the intended difficulty level. Therefore, we have increased Extreme Lotus's HP in all phases and adjusted it to enter Annihilation mode more frequently on extreme difficulty. Jesus. Thank you, test server people, for making it look too easy. In addition, we have removed or adjusted certain patterns and content elements that did not work as intended or provided an excessively unreasonable experience across all difficulty levels, and prioritized fixing critical errors that were difficult to test. Additional error fixes and changes will be applied in the additional server updates, but since this Lotus Remaster update is connected to some newer things we're trying out, such as the Towards Black Heaven event, we urgently needed to update the test server one more time to improve the content stability. Yeah, you can't be giving rewards based on who does something the best when that content is broken, because then the whole contest is gonna just seem silly, right? So that all makes sense. In addition, we have expanded the rewards given to excellent testers to ensure update stability through more diverse testing. Please check related information. That's also really cool. It's not like, oh, you guys are essentially our beta testers. But they're also like giving them people rewards for like the type of feedback that they're giving, so that it makes people want to, you know, make the game better. And they also get rewarded for that work that they put in, which I think all of that, you know, it's just fair. It makes sense. We will do our best to provide players with a pleasant experience through stable updates. Thank you. Yes, please do. Some error fixes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was the extra test BO server and test patch. And this is the actual one. So we have the Lotus Remaster. And then after reviewing the play data after the second test world update, we decided additional balance adjustments were required. It's always like, yeah, some people will look at, well, if you're adjusting it so many times so close together, it kind of shows that you don't know what you're doing. But I think it shows that you do know what you're doing, because it's better to make a small adjustment and then if you need to make another small adjustment, I think, than making a really big adjustment. And then if it's too much, it's hard to tell by much it's too much. So then if you readjust it, you could go a little bit too low, and then you need to adjust it a third time to actually get where you want to be. So I think it's better to add error a little bit on the low side, and then look at how much of an effect that has, and then just add a little bit more, and then you're probably good. Whereas if you do, yeah, if you do base amount, and then you do way more, and then it's like, oh, now it's too much. So do we go back like a little bit, or... yeah, because of how things get perceived, I think it's a better approach, but depending on your viewpoint, you might, you might think one approach is better than the other, I guess. So let's see. The content below will be adjusted with the official server update. First, in situations where you had to hit Lotus with the various mutual destruction type patterns, which is the key mechanic, we confirmed that the frequency of these patterns appearing was excessively high, making it disadvantageous for classes that had a relatively higher difficulty of staying in combat. Right, so class diff there. Therefore, we have lowered the damage of the small mechanical arm rush and tracking lasers. Okay. Yeah, because I thought those were kind of wild. Second, we've confirmed disadvantages for classes that had entered Annihilation mode too quickly in Phase 1 and 2, making it relatively harder to deal with Annihilation mode. Therefore, we lower the amount that the Annihilation gauge increases. Okay. And third, we confirmed that it was excessively difficult to deal with Phase 1's Saw Blade pattern and Lotus's push pattern, so the Saw Blade stun effect has been removed. Okay, I already thought that was kind of spooky. Kind of a spooky thing. They pop kind of out of the ground and stun you pretty much instantly. It didn't seem like there was a lot of counterplay to those. And Lotus's push attack range has been decreased to allow for better hit and run tactics when dodging to the opposite direction. So like kiting, essentially, is going to be more realistic now. In addition to the 3 changes above, we made several other additional changes, and since the overall threat level of the frequently appearing patterns has been decreased, we have slightly increased his HP to compare to the second test world update. Okay, okay. So slightly longer boss fights, but realistically more realistic to be able to fight and stay in longer at the same time. So that's yeah, that's not like a that seems. Because they wanted to make it more challenging, right? They wanted to make the boss more challenging without it just making everything like 100% RNG. So if something becomes too much RNG or just becomes too wild, and then instead they are taking that away, making the boss a little bit longer, and adding a bit more HP to compare for it, I think is probably the good move. Yeah, although that's a little tautological, right? Because if you call it an overcorrection, that's already implying that it's too much, so... Yeah, I guess I was applying a little bit tautology there as well, because if you're saying like, oh, it's better to do not enough than to do too much as well, yeah, but it's better to do small increments, I think, than large increments for safety. So yeah. What's up, Jay? Doing well. Walked to the store, got some fresh air, got some vitamin D, you know, got some sun. Good times. And now we're looking at the KMS patch notes. Entry requirement, character level 190 or higher. Good luck on that. Especially for extreme mode. Enter through the Black Heaven interior, core entrance gate, same place. And then extreme mode will be available a little bit later so that everyone has time to do the update. I think that's also a good thing that they thought of. It's like, oh, we're going to do a contest to see who can kill the boss the fastest. And then, but we're also going to give everyone some time to realistically be able to install the download. Because, yeah, if you're doing a contest like that, and it's like, well, you know, I could have won, but I wasn't able to get into the game. That would be kind of shitty, so. So the new souls, so those seem like the same as before. I mentioned last time that there's like a different bounce rhythm to the thing in the background and Lotus himself. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I feel like it's maybe a little distracting. I think it would make more sense if it was both. I don't mind the slower one over this one. It does feel more ominous that way, but maybe there's more. It's even more ominous the fact that they're different. Yeah, I don't know. So here, these are like the skills and the animations of a when you summon a soul. Yeah, so the 30-second AoE skill on the level 1 and on the level 2 a strong summon. Oh, sorry, not on level 2. On the non-magnificent is the AoE skill. The magnificent is the summon, and then the level 2 is this summon here. Although, wait, which one is blue? Wait, these both don't look magnificent because this is magnificent. Oh, this is. Oh, level 2 looks different than the level 1? Wait, do current souls have that? Where the level 2... The level 2 soul indicator is different than the level 1? I don't know that we have that. Top 2 are Extreme Lotus and regular skills. This is normal. Oh, they're different shards. Right, they are way too different in skill level to be on the same. Yeah, okay. Right, so they kind of have like 4 levels of Lotus then. We got normal Lotus. You got magnificent normal Lotus, then you got normal extreme Lotus, and then magnificent extreme Lotus, yeah. But, bro, I would understand why you think this streaming directory is a target audience for that, because of all the customers you already have here, but yeah, I'd rather fail on my own than succeed while cheating. So no need for any bot deals or ads here ever. You're just never gonna get me to do. You're not getting a single cent here. So kindly fuck off and never come back. All right. So that's the magnificent But it says Lotus Souls have changed. So, these are going to be the normal Lotus Souls then? And the normal skills? But what will the Magnificent ones look like then? In the same form. Will they be more red? So like, it seemed like something more bluish for the regular ones. Where it went purple now? But I don't see the icons for the Extreme Lotus Souls. I guess we'll see them soon once people get them. There'll be someone with a Magnificent soul after like a week. Well, after a few weeks, I guess. Then they changed the missions. Yeah. Oh yeah, usually I do the side-by-side here, huh? Orange Mushroom. And then do the test. So we see the HP differences here. Oh, even on normal they increased the HP 70 bill. Oh, even more, evening it out. So 70 bill more HP on P1 and P2, and then 70 bill less on P3. And then for a hard, just a little bit more HP. Oh no, a little bit less HP actually on P3 compared to the test server. And then for P4, instead of 1.1 quadrillion estimated total, looks more like a 1.6. No, 1.8 quadrillion estimated total now, which is quite a bit more than in the first test server. It's not just a little increase, that's 60% more. Okay, but hopefully the fight is more reasonable, right? More reproducible, more able to find the patterns and stuff. So Extreme Lotus positioned the same as they said here. So just in between normal Kalos and normal Kale. And they also redid the stars a little bit of all the bosses to condense them a little bit more. 1 or 2 people. Base boss crystal, price of 380. So for us, that's 1.9 bill. And it drops the drops that you can see here. So the destroyed Blackheart stills to keep up your set. The new Android. White box, same general stuff. Berserk still, but also the heart. So this is going to be now the first and only so far boss that is going to be dropping 3 potential pieces of pitch. 2 that take out the same spot, of course, but 3 potential pieces. So that's why there's a big value in the boss fight. It's the same video, so we don't have to rewatch that one. But yeah, basically in the first phases, you start with a blue gauge, just like we went over last week. Just a quick recap, I guess. And as you get hit by stuff, the blue gauge will fill up until it's orange, and then when it's orange, all the patterns will get empowered until the orange gauge depletes again, and then it'll go back to blue and then build up again, essentially. And then in phase 3, from what I remember, it actually starts at orange, and so you start in like overload mode, and you're constantly trying to fight against, trying to get Lotus to get hit by the skills to deplete the gauge instead. So different outlook on that side of the boss fight. So this video by Jesus meh heh explains all the patterns. A little outdated though, since it was made after the first World Touch. Okay. So to kind of showcase the patterns and where to stand, where not to stand. You can see the percentages of, which is a good idea of what to prioritize and how big the hitboxes are. That's pretty good. Yeah, so it's not exactly up to date anymore. I assume someone will make a similar video very soon, or probably the same person. Mechanics are the same for all 3 difficulties? No, they're all very different. So the same is what happens now, basically, where in phase 1 you're just fighting like the machine. In phase 2 you're fighting Lotus, and then he like goes crazy mode in phase 3, and then in phase 3 all hell breaks loose kind of thing. So that initial thing is still the same, but what they did in general is make sure that phase 1 isn't just like use 2 skills and get out, and then the fight is like kind of P2 but basically only P3, is they equalize what you see, the HP way more between the phases, so that it's not going to be, every single phase is going to be its own like proper phase boss fight. It's you know, it's kind of hard to compare it really to something, but it's more like doing a harder version of culling, for example. Like if you're doing easy culling with people who are very strong, it's still like phase 1 is kind of whatever, 2 is just like one burst, and then 3 you actually have to fight the boss. But like if you go to higher level difficulties, it becomes a different boss fight because of what you have to engage with. So that's kind of what they wanted to do here as well, not to make one of those phases just kind of a filler joke, but they wanted it. Yeah, so you can kind of see the pictures here, right? So the phase 1 is, you've got the lasers, you've got stuff falling, like got a whole bunch of machines. Like phase 1 is going to be way more challenging, and then P2 is hopefully going to be like roughly the same, but just with way different skills, different animations. So you got like a targeter on you, which you have to jump out of. He's going to be pushing you. These legs are going to come down. There's going to be machines doing big skills, and then, you know, in phase 3 he's going to be a little bit more upset and become a giant murder machine, basically. So mechanics are very much different for all the phases, yeah. So you can see here, I guess we can go through it really quickly, but you can see here in P1, there's there's stuff that fall, that explodes. There's still the robots, right, that you remember from P1. There's those big legs that come in, so very much like Gloom. There's the targeting on you means that the legs are coming. You saw those other machines, you saw these explosions. So that's those buttons that we saw on the ground. See that button here, and then after a while it'll just explode and beam up once it starts highlighting. These beams track you, but they don't hit you immediately. Explosion is 50%. I see the eye lighting up. Okay, that's a good indicator. So if you see the eye lighting up, then or the right or the left eye, then you know that on that side there's going to be those stun things. So they don't stun anymore. And if they both light up, it's going to be in the middle. So you now know the right side is going to come up. Yeah. Seems to be a pattern of 4 that like bounces. You know. And then there's some lightning as well. So there's a lot of stuff in P1. And then those, yeah, these things that come up as well. And that's when the beam is full, right? So then now it gets different patterns. So you get this. You don't want to stand in that. That's 100% damage. So you definitely want to get out of that. But you have quite a lot of time to get away from that. And that one does damage as well, yeah. So the combination of the two will get you. P2, those legs got a little bit stronger. This machine got a little bit stronger. And the targeting, the lasers got a little bit stronger. Falling debris. These things explode, but they have a pretty small hitbox. A lot of times you can actually stand in between them. But it's not a good idea to go stand in between two things, because then something else will come out and target you, and then you'll have nowhere to go without getting hit. So it's still better to kind of stay clear of them. So he's standing in there just to make sure you can see how much it hits you. But I think the very annoying thing in this phase is going to be but maybe they reduced the amount, but like, so these legs, yeah, that's going to be whatever. If you did a little bit of HMAG already, that's very recognizable of a mechanic. Oh, and he does the old push in a different direction as well. Oh, this thing also shoots a blue ball, yeah. And just some kind of debuff that blows you across the map. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and that stuns you after a while. Yeah, so you can be facing one way, attacking another way as well. Kind of will vibes. And then when the bar is full, you'll have this stuff going on. So only the bottom right. I think this is always the same spot, so I think it's only the bottom right and the top left that is available. Everything else, again, is like one-shot Vil, so... Yeah, so now you're getting like the entire screen full of red explosions and beams, and... Yeah, ring swapping here is going to be a dream. The lasers also. And then the falling debris. You basically just can't stay still for more than half a second in this boss fight. Or you're just going to die to everything. Yeah, that fire coming down, like that. As well, with the pokies and the stuff flying around at the same time. And yeah, it's going to be... it's interesting... I think there's definitely gonna be some characters, like some people who've been doing hard Lotus for a long time. I'm gonna be starting to die out soon. But you know, this is also 6 months from now, so it's gonna be months after getting our second mastery core, so we're gonna have way more damage then than we do now, so. Yeah, you can see all the patterns there, so definitely check that out if you want to have more details. But we'll indubitably get into way more detail on that once that content comes closer. New Chrome available. God, every single day there's a Discord update, a Chrome update, 4 Steam updates. I love it. Okay. Pitch boss set. So I'm assuming that nothing changed with this. Same stats, 25 all stat, 15 weapon magic attack, 30% IED, 1250 HP, 9 slots. It still doesn't say here that you can upgrade it, but I believe you can. Just like scroll it / potential it. And then the 10 set bonus, also unchanged I believe. Yeah, 20 all stat and weapon magic attack, 10% boss, 500 HP. So a little bit better set bonus than usually. Usually it's about 15. 15 each. And 375 HP. Now for DA's Rejoice, an extra 125 HP. The future is, well, in about 6 months. And then towards Black Heaven Contests. So that's about who can kill the boss the fastest. I don't know if we're going to change the rewards at all. Doesn't look like it. Emoticon, instead of emoticons, emoticon voucher? They added some voucher there instead of just the items. We had this as pictures. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, you're just floating in the P1 background. And they have a burning and animated metal. Very nice. And then the acrylic. Oh yeah, I remember that one. He had his hand on the, yeah, to try to keep it upright because it was gonna fall over, I guess. Hope it does. Hope the real thing doesn't fall over. The acrylic does look sick, yeah, for sure. It's pointy. If you have a cat, this thing is gonna get flipped over so fast. Oh yeah, so you've got the foreground, the background, little stand. Very nice. Okay. So that's all the Extreme Lotus stuff. These are the items they're adding. Balance mixed dye coupon, balance color, lens coupon added permanently. And mannequin slots sold all the time as well. Okay, even rings that nobody uses will have their timer in there now. For those 3 people that have them added. This was the change of the timer of items that are stacked now. If you get them on the same day, then they will all expire 1 minute before the end of the day. a week later instead of expiring at the exact minute of the day that you got them a week later. So if you get a bunch of cubes, a bunch of flames and everything when you're doing your bossing mules, they won't all go into separate stacks anymore, but into the similar ones. Maybe not a problem that everybody has, but for people like myself who do a lot of bossing on a lot of different characters, the entire storage easily get like 150 or so solid cubes, for example. And if those are all, or hard cubes, sorry, not that many solid, maybe like 10 or 15, like 10% of them. But it can definitely fill up a whole bunch of your storage if you keep them. I know a lot of people just kind of like leave them on the ground and don't even pick them up anymore. But for people who do, like myself, who, you know, niet klein, niet eerst geschoten, niet weegt, right? It does fill up the entire storage multiple times per week, so it's a nice thing to have them be able to stack like that. Using arcane symbols or vouchers, or sacred, you can now choose to immediately enhance the symbol. So no longer need to double-click the symbol, the vouchers to get the symbols in your inventory, and then double-click the symbols in your inventory, and then fuse them. So that extra step is going to be gone finally. So you just double-click the vouchers, and then boom, they're immediately, the EXP is added, and you don't have to go through your storage, so through your inventory, which means that you can do all of them at once, and you don't have to do them per 6, 7, 8, 10, whatever, how many slots you have in your inventory if your inventory is pretty full. So that'll save a bunch of menial labor. But again, that's 6 months away, so you probably are going to be leveling your symbol a few times before then, but still, you know, it's coming. Same thing with multiple honor medals. You can open them all at once. More damage slots from 60 to 96 for people who need 96 damage skins for one character. Mounts will now show whether you already have them or not, so you don't have to go look in your giant lists. The mystery monster eggs, also known as the God, I forgot the name. Monster Bloom, right? Can now also get the 4 and 5 star rank monsters. So the elites and the bosses and stuff like that. At very low rank, very low chance, but they can still get them, so slight improvement there. That's, you know, some that you may have never gotten. If you can get all the easy ones yourself, right, and then you open Monster Blooms, it doesn't change the rates, but what you're saying is there is a chance. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Okay, map changes. I believe those are just the same maps. Yeah, no extra maps that they threw in there. And UI changes where the bosses land / stand. I mean, I already went on a rant over this the last time, but like the really weird artificial, it's basically like building a tier list. Like this one is four S's, this one is 9 S's. It's, yeah, I mean, you have to rank them in some way, but I feel like they could have just ranked them and not giving the rank a name or a color, because it does immediately call up a whole bunch of extra information about like, oh, so this is how different they are, this is how much more difficult they are. It's all exponentially more difficult, right? So it's really tricky to say like this is where they land compared to each other. That's all the same, right? These changes, okay, it's all the same from Tespia. And here you see the display case, so you have all the items of the other games that exist that you can put in the display case. Oh, you got a small one. Aw, that's cute. And then the large trophy case. Win Maple Soccer online 60 times. Win Chipmunk Sweeper mission 60 times. Oh, you have to do quite a few. It's not like 5 or 10 times. Quite a few times you have to play these. Okay. Story content for our lore buffs. They added Flora to that. Yeah, that's all going through the same as in Tespia. Sim pictures, I assume. No changes. 7 pictures here instead of 2. We only had a sneak peek, I guess. What else do we have here? Ooh. Oh no, Orchid! Okay. That was emotional. Hopefully you guys all recovered from that. Skills. Oh, they added something extra here. Fixtures where if you reuse certain summon skills, sometimes the previously created summons would not disappear. Huh. Well, I'm glad that they fixed that. And then just some minor skill fixes. No huge balance changes. Although they did something extra for Shadow. What is that? Fixing issue where using Assassin's Final Strike would sometimes not activate the continuous rings effect. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad they fixed that. Except when people were counting on that not affecting, I guess, then now you have to change the way you play a little bit. You'll change channels during Crystalline Scales Glory Wings. The Crystal Scale Glory Wings effect will now continue. Oh shit, nice. Good stuff. Quest changes. If you have any specific qualms with that, check it out yourself. Item changes. These are typically all just minor fixes. Fixed. Gaydar. Oh, Gayador. Wait, what? How did I miss that next time? The fuck? Okay. Scar Pride's in the chat. Legion Artifact Mission. Yeah. Map changes, UI changes. These are all tiny. If you use the character presets while the ability and hyperset windows are open, the change information not displayed immediately. Yeah, I remember that. He highlighted that last time as well. Okay, and that was the last of Tespia. So that means now we go into... The client size has been partially reduced through sound file optimization. I remember that. Open API improvements has improved so that you can now see the effects of certain skills acquired through events when searching skill information. Okay. Open API improvements will apply to MapleStory Open API service maintenance on April 18th. Okay, so they're already in. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm still yawning. Then, here's the music. Alright. Huh? Why was it not pausing when I clicked? Okay. Okay. It's a big ass event map. Okay, I recognize the Nautilus for sure. It's supposed to be like the pirate realm, well, this is the archer realm. Is this the thief realm? And this is for mages, and this is for warriors. They've got their own specific portals. When I see this though, I don't think football, I think like Quidditch. I think like giant poles with golden rings and Harry Potter flying around on a broomstick. That's more like the vibe I'm getting. Does it change through the event? Oh yeah, there's like... Oh yeah, there's Grendel. Athena dances with Balrogs. Kirin and... Oh yeah, of course he's upside down hanging. The Dark Lord or something? Is that his name? And you have some of our famous NPCs here on the bottom. Super Smash Bros vibes. Would be interesting if they brought PvP back like it in Smash Bros level vibes, yeah. Oh, that's a day and night cycle. Right, yeah. So this is at night. The music changes. Victoria Cup day missions, April 18th to June 19th. So that's... Wait, that's not quite 5 weeks. April has... So that's 32 days? That's weird. That's like 4.5 weeks. They've never done that. It's not quite 5 weeks. Huh. Maybe it's 4 weeks plus shops being open, maybe? We'll see. Specs Force has begun. Blah, blah, blah. Start your mission. Stamp book. Well, that wasn't much more clear. Big red bar. 5 dailies per week kind of thing. Big? Okay. Udo. What? Ria... Kof? The hell? Kob? Oh, big. Oh, shit. It's supposed to be a T. This is Victoria Cub. Wow, that's interesting to read. 4 Soul Urda? God damn. So glad these aren't fragments. Imagine it'd be something we can actually use. That would be insane. Did we get EXP vouchers? No, we also don't get any of those. Every time you get a stamp, you'll acquire 500 stamps that can be used in the stamp exchange and 3 triple EXP 30 minutes. Shoo! Claim your desired amount of collected triple EXP coupons through the receive button in the experience coupon. Ah, so you don't get them all immediately. You can pick them up when you want to. Okay, cool. That's 200 black flames though, and some vouchers. There's a fairy heart in there. I'm sure all the people who were unhappy with the fairy hearts costing so much money are starting to be happier now, you know, with the new age, with Dreamer. And now this update as well, just having it as part of the reward system rather than having to pay any of the mezzo for it. But here you have the magnificent pots, and it's a 3 right there, I believe. So it's 3 magnificent pots in one bundle, instead of spreading them across the rewards. So you got 30 day, Jesus, managed a 30-minute pendant. That would be kind of lame. 30-day prepared spirit pendant. 50 black flames, a soul urda, 50 special medals of honor. That's quite a lot as well. 50 more black flames, soul urda, a 300 to /60 selective voucher. Okay, so that's like 1.5 times the current ones we see mostly used. 50 black flames, a soul urda, another big voucher. 50 black flames, a soul urda, another big voucher. White additional cubes, and then for heroic it looks like karma black rebirth flames. So just one black flame. It's always weird to me that one reward is 50 and then another reward is 1. The balance is always a little weird. Maybe they'll just do like, maybe we're lucky and they do like 30 and then they do that twice, you know. But they probably won't. Then a Karma Star Force 17 star scroll level 160. Yeah, you save a little bit of money on a lower level item. Another big voucher, 300/60. Another black flame. Fairy heart, big voucher again. Another black flame. And then the Victoria Cup Champion box. What's in the box? And I believe what's in the box is another huge potion. So that's not up to 260. That's not up to 270 a whole level. It's another one of those. That's the second or the third one. Might be the third one they've put into the game at this point for Korea. And then the 21 all 7/7. Eventually, if you keep playing this game long enough, if you come back for the 60th anniversary of MapleStory, these medals will actually be decent. They'll be like 60 all stat, 7 weapon and magic attack. They'll actually become worth using. Oh, my screen isn't completely in the corner. Now it is. And I'll just... there we go. Fixed. Boom. Yep, 1 Transcendent Growth Potion. Oh, I wonder if they're going to keep that name Transcendent Growth Potion. That's probably fine to keep. Yeah, to just copy over. And then we have the Collection Book. Ooh, more stuff. Here is we see the other games. So this is probably more cosmetic stuff, I'm guessing. 1 time per day, 5 times a week, so same thing. Acquire 300 collection points by playing invitation minigames. You can press the fill collection button in the Victoria Cups UI to get the minigames collection sticker. Ooh, sticker book. Every time you get a sticker, you acquire 1,000 badges that can be used in the badge exchange and 600 EXP vouchers. This is where the vouchers are. Every time you get a sticker, you can get 600 of vouchers, and you can do this 5 times a day. So I'm guessing over 5 weeks, so 25 times. So 15,000? Vouchers, maybe? Which is not an insane amount compared to Dreamer, for example, where we had, I think, 120,000 or something. Anticipate from Bracelet Potion, I'm so happy. Big! 6 shot before Inkwell's gift expires. Oh yeah, that's a good thing to get 6 shot before Inkwell's gift expires. Yeah, get all those easy fragments for free. If you're able to acquire the invitation minigame stickers, the collection pass button will appear. You can get use 3,000 Maple points. Yeah. And then skip the days that you missed. Maple Soccer Online. 5 wins will get you the soccer ball hat. 40, the uniform. 60, the display case chair ornament, which is permanent. Oh, and all the other stuff is temporary. And 120 wins, an icon, the moment chair, which is also permanent. And then Chipmunk Sweepers mission. Same setup and amount of wins. Temporary, permanent, ornament, then temporary again, and then ornament, Chipmunk Sweeping Complete Chair. So these items will look as follows. That's the hat. That is the... Oh, you can pick one of the 3 hats, okay. Whichever one you think, fits your aesthetic better. And then the outfit. 2 outfits to choose from there. The ornament. And then the actual... Oh, is this what they have in FIFA? Like the cards? I feel like I've seen this in YouTube videos before. And you can have your own character on that card. I know Newbie's gonna have that one for sure. 120 wins for that one. That's a lot. It's a lot of wins. And here we have the little pet that could follow you. Squirrel or a bunny. The outfit. The mount. Oh, and then this one with the floating weapons. Okay, huge. And then we have the same thing for the Victoria Cup selection. Complete the box. If you complete the entire collection book attendance check. Oh. So if you do all of this, then you can get 3 still temporary things. Wait. Victoria Cup damage skin? Oh, okay, yeah. But it's a permanent voucher. The vouchers are just temporary, but everything is permanent, right? Once you grab it. So you've got this whole set, okay. Big old chair. You're flying around in a giant paper plane, and then a unit damage skin that... that looks like an assault on the senses, but... to each their own. From FIFA, right? Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Maple Soccer Online event will run from April 18th to May 1st. This event is available to all characters. Oh, this is only open for 2 weeks, and you have to get 120 wins, so that's more than 10 wins a day. No, that's less than 10 wins a day, but almost 10 wins a day. You're like 9 wins a day? Oh, there's an anime opening now. MapleStory football anime when? Zython, my man, long time no see. Is it going A-okay, man? Going over this week's Korea update. They've got their 21st update and Extreme Lotus added. You can use the event icon to talk to the NPC Mongdangcha. Is that like a known soccer player in Korea? I don't think so. Red hair, blue eyes, probably not. It's probably from a different anime or something, right? Do they have a football game where Maple Soccer Online? So it's probably just the audio from that. All right, so here are the ball, the size of a human. Alt and Control. Icon the moment. You have what, like a cutting pass, like a Voset? F, long pass, E, sprint, something like that. Interesting. Interesting. And now my screen is again not where I wanted it. Dude, there's... I don't know why they did this, man. Look, there's like 1 pixel where you can click to do this. Okay, thank God. Okay. Then we have our cheer points. How many points you get? Oh, wins, draws, and losses. Oh, everybody's a winner. Everyone gets points. Just like in football, you know? Everybody wins at the end. Detailed rules. Normal players. If you move your character using up, down, right keys. If you touch a soccer ball that is falling or flying on the field, you will start moving with the ball. You can do a quick dash in the direction you are moving by pressing the Alt key. Any opposing team members you collide with will be tackled and be unable to move for 2 seconds. Damn. If you have the ball, you cannot tackle and can only move quickly. You can kick the ball in the direction you want by pressing Control key and the direction key together. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Again, one more. Detailed rules. Icon the moment player. When are you like this? 5 seconds after the match starts, 1 character from each team will be designated as the icon the moment player for 35 seconds. And a flame effect will appear behind them. The icon the moment player can use all skills available to normal players and gain invincibility to being tackled by the opposing team. That seems balanced. The icon the moment player can be can use additional new skills that Mong Dangsha has learned. Curl kick, power shot, and sprint burst. Seems super balanced. Chipmunk Sweeper Mission. Oh, more music. Hello? We have Chipmunk Sweeper's Sneak. Walsukne. Game description. 4 players will be matched up cross-world or through party play to play the game for 10 minutes. You can win the game by defeating all the waves of monsters within the 10-minute time limit. You will acquire collection points based on the results. Oh yeah, this is like a light roguelite. Is that the term? I think one of those like zombie survival, whatever we talked about last time. You can grow by acquiring acorns that drop when you defeat monsters. Oh, they don't have the picture here, but it looks weird because it's content from a different game, so it looks like the monsters in the game look very not Maple-like, so it's a little weird. But it's basically just a, you know, if you ever played Vampire Survivors, it's basically that. The ultimate collaboration. Look at that. So this is not like the sticker book. Here we have trading cards, by the looks of it. For April 18th to June 19th as well. It's still a weird amount of time. They usually do full event weeks. This is the first time the event seems to end like in the middle of a week. Which I wonder why that... Oh, because they're Thursdays. But is it not just going Thursday to Thursday? What day is June 19th? Wait, that is a Thursday, isn't it? No, it's this... Wait, that is a Wednesday. Yeah, wait, so it makes sense for them. Hang on. Start April. Oh, April. I'm forgetting the month of May. I am actually should be held back in school. Okay. So it's a 9-week thing then? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8. It's a 9-week event. Okay, that is very long for a anniversary patch. So they're going to be spreading these out over a long period of time. 9 weeks. Hot damn. To complete a stamp book attendance check, you could... oh no, this is also a stamp book. Wait, huh? 5 team victory card packs. Oh, no, okay, yeah. So that's what you get. And every time you complete the Victoria Cup Sports Daily Mission, collection book attendance check and acquire 5 team synergy card packs. Oh boy. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. And is that where you get your event buff from? What? You can... Huh? And then synergies? What is this? You can spend 9,900 Maple points to buy 10 victory card packs or 10... Oh, once per week per Maple ID, you could swipe that credit card and get that bonus faster. Okay. You can use the team victory card packs and team synergy card packs you have acquired to enhance the team victory skill and team synergy skill effects respectively. You can choose which stats to use them on. Each stat can go up to level 6 and each level requires a different amount of points. One for 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Stats of the team victory skill at level 6 are as follows. 30 stat, 30 attack, 60 stat, 3000 HP MP. Why is always so bad? 40 IED, 40 normal monster damage, 40 boss damage, 30 critical rate, 30 buff duration, 15% EXP, 60 arcane power. Okay. Fighting now with 1-up flag race, I do more time flag race on average. You do? Oh, because you're running on more characters? Oh, that probably meant that you weren't doing enough flag before. I bring the FIFA gameplay, yep. And it's not football? It definitely is football. And then the stats of the team synergy skill are as follows. 100% increase in Soul Urda energy acquired when defeating boss monsters. 100% increase in chance to register new monsters to monster collection. 100% increase in experience acquired from Pollo Frito Especia bounty hunting. Okay. 50% increase in experience acquired from the Monster Park and Monster Park Extreme. That's the one we want. Grandma Sung Huangdong. 50% increase in experience acquired and 10% additional symbols from completing Arcane River daily quests. That is pretty nice. 10 additional symbols from dailies? And 50% more EXP? And then 50% increase in experience acquired and 6 additional symbols from completing Grandest daily quest. Whoa, 6 additional? Damn, that's massive. Instead of 10, you get 16 from all of them? Whoa. That's way better than any shop can ever give you. Where you're like spending EXP, they're spending like currency. On par with the first Celestial event? Well, in this part, it's not on par in terms of how much EXP you could get. The event was crazy for that. Alright, Balloon Pop Challenge. Oh, is balloons finally coming to MapleStory? April 18th and May 22nd, this event will be available to all characters level 200 or higher. Balloons have filled the Victoria Cup main stadium. Pop the colorful balloons and receive experience rewards. Ooh la la. Why do I feel like there's like an artificial cap on... What was that guy? Apparently the Ark guy, who's like the whale Ark in Korea, who was like first to do everything, got the heart to drop on his first Extreme run as well. Imagine like day one, you get like the best in slot drop like immediately. That'd be what? And it actually goes, hopefully goes to 22. How long do you get that though? It's from level 6, right? I mean, I imagine this one is the hardest to get, but I think you have to just get... yeah, it has to be... Yeah, it has to be at level 6. So I'm guessing just +1 additional every level, and then the EXP something... Something that somehow builds up towards 50% increase, I'm guessing. But yeah, you'll have to get the card multiple times from the booster pack, so... I wonder if it's all gonna just be RNG, though. And which cards you get. Are you be able to trade in your dupe cards? Progress is shared between all your characters in your ID. Skill enhancement levels are shared between all characters in the world. Your cards and signatures can be used. Stamp pass. Only characters have completed. Blah blah blah. Can be applied to different characters on different daily quests. You can choose whether or not to apply the benefits when you complete a daily quest. Experience boost benefits and additional symbol benefits can be applied to different characters. Wait, okay, because you want the EXP boost to not apply to every character because you have limited EXP, but you don't have limited symbols, so you should want that to be able to apply it to everyone, no? You choose one of the applied benefits when you complete the daily quest. Okay, mission skills effects are only applied to characters who have completed another Power Arcane Force quest. And the symbol one, only to people who have done the daily. Yeah. You cannot acquire additional rewards for daily quests you have already completed before acquiring the skill. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess that's pure RNG based on the booster pack. So if you want to, once a week, you can spend $10 to get more of those synergy packs, so that you have more chance to max out that skill earlier in the event and then benefit from it more, I guess. That might be, Well, that's a whole lot of emails I got. Okay. Balloon pop. Okay. Oh, there's balloons. Oh, this is like the Punch King thing, or what? 2 minutes preparation time, 2 minutes, 6 stages. Yeah, okay. Get up to 1150 points a day. Receive experience points from Kieran in the exit map. The higher you score, the more EXP you'll get. Once per character per week per world. So very similar to the current one. Yep. And then if you did it 3 times in total, you can get the balloon pop chair. And then you can look like an anemic store mannequin doll with oversized glasses when you sit on it. Alright. Snack break time. You can only enter snack break time with characters between level 101 and 260. After entering snack break time, all buffs will be removed and you will acquire the exclusive buff skill snack time, which gives you 400% EXP, 50 weapon magic attack, 30% normal monster damage. Bonus, I believe. Otherwise this wouldn't be a buff. Otherwise you would lose a lot of damage. Increased critical rate and critical damage, I think, by 30%, and then 50 all-stat, 2500 HP and MP. And you have up to 50 minutes to kill 1000 -1 monsters. Cold sparkling water. Why does it have that color if it's just cold sparkling water? I have questions. Is this Flint, Michigan water? It's looking very red. And oh my god. Holy moly, who remembers these? Jesus, that's so long ago. I remember all of these. Oh, these cakes. How old was that event? God damn. They'll give like a different amount of HP and MP when you ate them. Oh, this is from like 2008 or something? Oh no, they still do. HP, MP. Oh yeah, 1200, 1400, 1800. 1600 and 2000 on this one. Yeah. And then an elite monster every time you kill 200. If you defeat, you will gain a lot of experience on the following items at a set rate: fruit candy, cheesecake, strawberry whipped cream cake, chocolate cake, chocolate. I'm getting hungry now. Chocolate whipped cream cake, fruit whipped cream cake, fresh fruit, milk, and mushroom candy. If you leave snack break time without defeating all the monsters, there's still remaining time. You can go back in. 110 per day per world on a single character, up to 3 times per week. Okay, it's all very similar to what we've seen so far. Scaling up to 260. Shadow long jump. Ooh. Okay. Talk to the NPC. Wait, we haven't had one of those jump quest things in a lot, or like, how far can you jump and then bouncing off of things in a long time? Is that what this is? Oh no, this is killing monsters near your level. First round, Shadow step up and then Abyss step up. You will gain a large amount of experience and the Dark Lord will appear and quickly attack nearby enemies. Oh, it's something completely different. Okay, so this is just kill monsters near your level. Okay. Then the Maple Marathon. Wait, for some reason, when there's like running and a picture of running, it's always people running from the left to the right. Somehow it's really weird to see a picture with people running from the right to the left. But I guess if you're on the other side of the stadium, it would look like that. It's flavored sparkling LaCroix. Is that what it is? I guess they could do that. Event is available to all characters level 101 and higher. Okay, oh, more Magnificent Growth Potion. And then a chair at the end. And there's some big old potions coming soon. Oh, mystery stuff. Refreshing energy drink, passionate energy drink, and perfect energy drink. For every 1 energy you acquire, you will advance by a meter in the marathon, and during the event period, you can advance 500 meters a day, up to a maximum of 10,000 meters. Each time you move, you will also acquire 1 marathon medal for every 1 meter you advance. Advance. And then 25 medals. Quantity per world, 400. 20 selective arcane symbol vouchers. Is that just like a 5-to-1? Oh, wait, huh? One is arcane. Oh, that's just a singular one. And then extreme growth potions, up to 100. Wait, but up to 400 nodes. Hey guys, they're finally giving us access to regular nodes here. All those EGPs, they are just giving everyone 8k Legion, essentially. I mean, you just need to be there for events and then 8k Legion is free. VIP boosters, quantity per world 40. Okay. And then you can receive record gifts based on the distance. So at 500 meters, oh yeah, so that's these, right? These that we saw. 5 EXP nodes, 200 to 40. Selector, 1 selective growth potion voucher, 1 magnificent growth potion, and then a altogether chair. Wait, that's at 2,500 though. Didn't he say you could advance up to a maximum of 10,000 meters? But the furthest reward is at 2,500? So that's just to get more medals to be able to buy out the medal shop? But the record stuff ends immediately. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a follow-up later, but I guess not. Maybe there's a marathon follow-up. Marathon part 2 later. But I feel like they should disclose that if there is. Otherwise people will just give up earlier and then be like, haha, those who stopped, get fucked. Magic paper airplane. Okay, that's something we saw before with the mount. If you use the skill in the Victoria Cup main stadium map, you will acquire experience based on your level every 5 seconds. Oh, that's the AFK event. Okay, gotcha. Saturday and Sunday, the experience acquired through the Magic Paper Airplane is doubled. In premium PC rooms, the experience acquired through the Magical Airplane is doubled. If you use the Magical Airplane on Saturday and Sunday, in the premium PC room, you can acquire 4 times the base EXP. When a character level 260 or higher uses the airplane, they will receive the same amount of experience as a level 260. Okay, so scales up to 260. Victoria Cheer Battle. Oh my god, this is a big event. Will run from April 18th until May 1st. The second one from May 2nd to May 22nd, and the third one from May 23rd to June 5th, and the fourth one from June 6th to June 19th. This event is available to all characters level 101 and higher. Oakley dokley. Daily missions. Defeat 1,000 monsters in your level range and play an invitation minigame 1 time. Okay. And then with your points... Selective Victoria Cup cheer uniform set. Oh, you can like change how your background looks. Oh, okay. So this is optional, but you can put a lot of customization into your background in your stat window with this. Okay. Okay, so some people might care a lot about this. Some people might not care at all about this. So it's up to you how much time and stock you want to put into this. Still that in the corner. Now it is, right? There we go. Now I can see it with the black background. Okay, and then we have the Cup Big Gift Shop. Cheer points. Use the cheer points you acquire on the MapleStory official website to enter for a chance to win various prizes of your choice. The prizes include NX as well as other gift cards and real-life products. You can only use cheer points acquired during the current round in the gift shop. Wait, what is this? It's going to go to the Korean version of the website. Let's load that for a bit. The meaning of the festival. Blah, blah, blah. Talk to Spiegelman. Accept the quest. You will acquire 300 one-badge vouchers, and you can acquire more rewards each time you complete a subsequent mission. There's a total of 3 missions prepared by Spiegelman, and for each one you complete, you acquire 300 badge vouchers, so up to 900. All I did was listen to a YouTube video while walking to the store, and it takes up 80% battery. Okay. So the Lotus theme, I think that one looks the coolest too, but you know, pirate bias probably. Then we have Childlike Innocence Paper Airplane. Another bunch of badge vouchers. And a Spring Sky Duck chair. Okay. Stamp exchange, there we go. Here are the shops. We have, okay, standards. Standard droplets, limit of 20. That's a pretty low limit again. Mezzo pouch vouchers, potential scrolls, stamps, all the normal stuff. And then there's normal stuff for non-reboot. It says not available in reboot for these, but it doesn't say it here for Gold Hammer, Innocent Scrolls, and Special Editions. So I'm assuming that's just a slight omission here by our dear friend Max. Flames. Up to 200 powerful flames and up to 200 eternal flames. No black flames though in this shop. Limit of 4 unique potential scrolls, 3,000 each though, not worth for a reboot. And 3 100% event ring only legendary potential scrolls, up to 4,000 each. Selective event ring voucher. Limit of 300 selective event ring vouchers? Is that right? You can just deck out your entire account in giant event rings? Well, you won't be able to make that many, but Why is there even a limit? I'm pretty sure you cannot get 900,000 stamps in this event. Buenos dias, señor Scardor. Buenos dias, acompanhamix. Aduka. ¿Cómo te vas? I don't know if that's a typo, but that's for this one, but that's pretty big. I would expect that to be 3 as well, not 300, but I could be wrong. Max, if you're watching this, actually, I'll tweet at him real quick. At OrangeMushroom. At OrangeMushroom 4. I don't think that's him. Oh, OrangeMushroom. There you go. OrangeMushroom 8. No, I'm good. Latest KMS patch notes. Alright, I tweeted at him. What up, Chef Void? We're just going through the patch notes here. Where's my shoes tier? 90 lux, 6% all set, like tier 5, tier 6. 6% is always tier 6. 90 luck is a combination of multiple lines. So that's most likely a... if I'm guessing that's a... you can think about that logically. If it's 90, that means... I mean, it's probably an arcane, right? So a tier 6 is 11 per level, so that'd be 66. So then there's be 24 left, which is... the split lines are 6, so it's probably tier 4 with something else. So something else probably also has 24 stat, one of your other lines, most likely. So it's probably a tier 4 split and a tier 6 straight and a tier 6 all stat, most likely. But that's why we use flame score, so you don't have to break it down into the tiers anymore. It's like simpler to look at it otherwise. Come out for the event schedule, ! event. So we'll double check if that's right. And then selective karma special heart scroll voucher. That's a non-reboot kind of thing. Okay, but it seems like, yeah, if you save it up for event rings and even legendary rolls, and then up to a whole bunch of Meister Cubes for event rings as well, you can go very hard on that. Or if you want flames for your account, you can do that. And a little bit of droplets here and there to make progress towards arcanes is also there. And then we have the VIP vouchers, limit of 5 per day. So not 10 per day like we have now. But 5 per day is still pretty good. Monster eggs, so the monster bloom. Trade growth potion limit of 20, alright. That's a whole bunch of insight and empathy that you can use to build up your characters. Remember, don't use it for charm. That's a huge waste. What else? Fatigue potions. That's not too bad now, considering we don't have the in-day reset anymore. These bags are always too expensive, because we can just buy them with Mezzo and Reboot, so don't waste your coins on that. Selective Arcane Symbol Voucher, limit of 5 hundo. Nodes, limit of 4 hundo. Is that the same as here? In the metal shop. Well, this is not the... This is a stamp shop. So these are separate. So you'll have up to 800 nodes that you can buy in this event. Wow, we really went from like 40 or 50 to 800. Okay. They've been listening, I guess, to the people. Okay. And then EXP nodes, 650 each. Yeah, definitely not worth 13. Probably want to buy out these first. But limit of 30. Wow, so you're gonna have no shortage of being able to spend these limits, by the way, and these prices are so high because this event is a 9-week event, so there's gonna be a huge amount of coins available throughout this this event. That's why you see those big ass numbers. And Chef of the Void, thank you for the follow. And there's maximum growth potions for 10,000 you can buy 2 of. Extreme growth potions, another 100 that you can buy. So it's a free 9k Legion, I think, start. For 80 coins each. That's pretty cheap too. That's just 8,000 coins to buy out 100 of those. Black circulators, chaos circulators, special medals of honor, that kind of stuff. No, oh no, there are legendary circulators as well, up to 3. Again, this is mostly for non-reboot. In reboot, it's probably going to be too expensive, and there's too much other cool stuff to buy, so you probably don't want them. Here are all those items. What is this? Oh yeah, that's the heart scroll. If you use a selective Karma Special Heart Scroll voucher, you can choose between the 100% Karma Special Heart Attack Scroll and 100% Karma Special Heart Magic Attack Scroll. Ooh, okay. But again, that's just for interactive servers, most likely at that point. And then badge exchange. Aha. And here we have mostly cosmetic stuff. So we have outfits, chairs, mounts, more outfits, more effects, unit damage skin, Snow Pika white damage skin, and damage skin extractor. Okay, let's see where that damage skin is. Over here. It's not the worst damage I've ever seen, worst damage skin I've ever seen, but it's no, it's an acquired taste, I guess. I think I like the font of these numbers better than I like with the bunny ears. I almost want to hit non-crits at this point. Competition rate 376 to 1. First round quantity 10, 600. Oh, you can see how many people have already entered. Competition rate 1920 to 1. 2 of these. 1 million maple points. Yeah, there's going to be quite a few people probably wanting to enter for that one. GeForce RTX 4070, iPhone 15 Plus, 256 gigabytes. iPad Pro 11 inch. Wi-Fi 256 gigabytes. Oh, inch. Oh yeah, there's the. Oh, it's okay. Don't open dead inside. Don't dead open inside. LG Gram Pro laptop. Okay. And the Galaxy S24 Ultra. S24, I don't even know. What's mine again? So you can enter for those prizes. Oh, and there's one of those sound bars, yeah. Next one, cash 30,000 won. Never pay 30,000 won. Bedal Minyok 30,000 won. Okay, lots of that kind of stuff there available. My guess is that none of that is going to happen for GMS, but we'll see. And then what is that? Maximum growth pot is 1 level till 260. No, it's still, that's to 250. That's the magnificent growth pot. There is no pot to 260 as far as I'm aware. Trophy exchange. Oh, and that's the weekly coin system. Okay, so what's going to be in the shop? We can already say, all right, there's going to be VIP coupons. There's going to be flames. There's going to be what do they call them? Droplets. There's going to be circulators. Maybe. And there's going to be symbols. How many can you get per week? 1,600 again? 1,600, okay. Extreme culling is 1,600. Easy. Just one boss and you're done. Alright, we have vouchers. Okay. And we have droplets. Okay. Then we have flames. Okay. Special medals of honor. I forgot to say those. Yeah. And then circulators and then symbols. Wow. Called it. Still up to 25. Limit of 250 for Cernium, 150 for Arcus, 120 for Odium, 70 for Shangri-La, 40 for Arteria, and 25 for Carstone. So they're just, every single event, they're increasing it just a little bit for people to catch up. Arcade Armor, late game, Flame, Scardor, like I'm in a non-C-Kala struggle party already. Yeah, so just check exclamation mark progression, and then look at the level range there. Look down at Flame Advantage items, and look for the range for level 200 items when you hover over it. And then the Mezzo shop. Oh, wow. And then the 4th shop. Okay, we're just adding a shop. Every year we're adding one. Alright, we have... not for reboot, not for reboot, not for reboot. Skin. Nobody cares. Clip. Hello? Barabam. Okay. Voucher. Pet equipment stat transfer scroll. Sets. Selective skincare coupon voucher. Wood display case chair. Okay, and then special outfit. Tag. Voucher. Syria Roid? So I guess the Android is like the only thing that has some function as well. Other than that, this Mezzo shop has only... There's no extra flames or something you can buy. Huh. So it's purely cosmetic for Mezzos. Alright, so our Mezzo is not getting touched in Reboot. That is kind of good though, because like for heroic servers, right? In Korea, they nerf very heavily the Mezzo in the heroic servers. So they're also not putting things behind the Mezzo paywall in the shop at least. So that's at least that's in connection. That's connected to that. Let me know if you can find it, FY. And then we have Terra Burning Booster Giveaway. What is that? You can use a request to receive a 1 Terra Burning booster per Maple ID when you level up with the additional 2 levels. Yeah. Terra Burning rewards. That's same as always. Same standard stuff. Oh, okay. It's just what it is. It's just an extra Terra Burning booster. Okay. And then a cash up transfer event and nothing super crazy on the sunny Sundays. 30% off. Plus 250% Monster Park clear experience. That's pretty damn nice. Oh, and a miracle time. Double tier upgrade for all cubes. Wait, for all cubes? Not just for the select ones? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, right, so a huge event, a 9-week event. I wonder if it's going to be that long for us as well. As you guys know, usually the events are 5 to 6 weeks. And our events that are coming up are seeming to follow that pattern as well. You know, we've got the current event that just entered here this week. And then we have one more full week after this. And then May 1st, we'll probably have our anniversary event. And then hopefully by the end of this week, we'll have our roadmap specifically addressing the anniversary event and anniversary event part 2. And then the Dreamer event June 12th and onward, probably until... That one might be longer. That one might be like 7 weeks or so. But that'll probably go into like late July, probably into early August, I'm guessing. But yeah, hopefully we get more news on that somewhere by the end of next week. But yeah, very rarely do we see a 9-week event. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way until here. So for them, it's a complete filler from mid-April to mid-June. So almost 10 weeks even. Yeah. So that's yeah, that's different. And some IRL prizes and stuff like that. The contest for Extreme Lotus. So they're trying out new stuff. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, huge shops with major amounts of stuff. So definitely worth saving the currency for and Once we get the event, also a good idea to look ahead of time and like what are the rewards looking like, what do you really want to get, what do you not really care about, and then have that inform what kind of events you want to be doing on a daily to weekly basis, and which events you can kind of ignore because you're not really looking forward to the value of what that shop has. So they really distinctly made the value of the shop different. Like for Mezzo, just the cosmetic stuff. For the stamps and the badges have like similar stuff, I guess. But yeah, we'll indubitably get into more detail when this reaches us. So this anniversary stuff is a year out, right? So no worries, you don't have to plan too much ahead for this. You might not even playing this game in a year. Or you might be watching this video 9 months from now and be like, oh, this is coming in 3 months. So yeah, anniversary content, 1 year behind. Extreme Lotus stuff, probably about 6 months behind. So very big difference between those two types of content. So remember, with anniversary stuff, we might actually get an event that has a shop that's better than these shops before we actually get the anniversary event, because they become desynchronized, right? So by the time we get the stuff from this shop, it's going to feel like a lesser reward. Even though we're looking at it now, because the stuff that comes 6 months after this, we're probably going to get around the same time or earlier than this stuff because of the desync with KMS and GMS. Yeah. So, hopefully that was all informational. If you guys have additional questions, let me know. Leave them in the comment section. Of course, I put the links to the patch notes and all that stuff as well, so you can check it out for yourself. And, yeah. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one, or live over at stream, twitch.tv/Scardor. I'll be there to answer any questions and just keep you company any day of the week. So thanks for checking it out.